Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, we got another Tupac. This is Who Do You Believe In? So you've never heard this one, obviously. So this is another heartfelt song from Tupac. This one was released in 1999 on the Death Row compilation album. This is after Death Row had been pretty much dissolved. Dre, Snoop, everybody had left. Tupac, of course, was gone at the time. But these were like a bunch of just kind of unknown artists that was put together. It was not a great album, but this was on there. Then later on, this was released on a Tupac's Greatest Hits compilation, I believe, a couple years later. But yeah, this is a really good one. So somebody put in the comments as to, last week when you were wondering if he believed and everything, they said, show her this one. That'll answer her question as to what he believed in. So,
Okay.
yeah, so this, I mean,
Oh, good. Thanks.
so
Thanks for the recommendation.
yeah, so
Can't even say
yeah,
it.
request. Just say requests. That works. Easier to say. But anyway, all right, guys. So let's just jump in. Hey, before we go forward, though, I forgot to mention it on the last video. Just like and comment, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe button now if you haven't already. So yeah, we're on the way to 1,000. We got past 600 just today or yesterday, actually.
Yay.
Yeah. So we're not even counting 7, 8, 9. We're just looking for 1,000 now. So that's the next milestone. So let's jump into it, guys. This is a good one.
Let us pray.
Let us pray.
Heavenly Father, dear nigga down here, before I was believe it. I see mothers in black crying, brothers in packs down, plus everybody's high, too doped up to ask why. Watching our own downfall, witness the end. It's like we don't believe in God, cause we living in sin. I asked my homie on the block why he strapped, he laughed, pointed his pistol as the cop called, passed the blast. It's just another murder, nobody mourns no more. My teardrops getting bigger, but can't figure what I'm crying for. Is it the miniature caskets, little babies, victims of the straight from drug dealers gone crazy? Baby, it's just the drugs, visions of how the block was. Crack came and it was strange how it rocked us. Perhaps the underlying
bar there, crack. Strange how it rocked us. Yeah, crack rock. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's crazy. Talking about the babies in caskets, they caught a stray by, a gunfight and everything. So little kids also, that could apply to just being just on the street, walking down the road, and cops open fire. The drug dealers are they're getting in fights about territories, cops and, others going at it. Yeah, just, you never know
It
who's
just
there.
breaks my
Yeah.
heart.
Mhm.
I know I say that every video,
Yeah.
but
So.
it's
And seeing the lyrics also, I think, has kind of a part in it. I mean, it's one thing to hear them, because sometimes when you're listening to songs, you're doing other stuff.
it's in
You're
one
not
ear, out
focusing,
the other,
right?
yeah.
You're not focusing necessarily, but actually reading along with the hearing it and everything is a whole different thing. I think at
And
least. So.
what a brilliant mind.
Mhm.
Just to come up with these lyrics.
Genius writing and just delivery, everything about his flow, just unbelievable. So.
I just hate it that he just had such a low image of himself. Yes, he did wrong. He did.
Right. I think he just thought it was no way
out of it.
Right,
exactly.
Right.
That was a life. His life.
Yeah, and that's the life he was in, and he just
the life he was dealt.
I'm gonna live it to the fullest.
But he at least made something of himself. So,
definitely.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. Continue on.
Keep going. But the chorus is we'll get to the chorus. It'll be coming up soon, I think. But that'll kind of answer your question and everything.
Okay.
You probably know the answer.
facts they hide, explain genocide. It's when we ride on our own kind. What is it we all feel? Reflections in the mirror. We can't escape fate. The end is getting nearer. Who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed and still breathing. And even though it's hard. believe it. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who do you believe in? Who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed is the grieving. And even though it's hard, that's who I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who do you believe? Close my eyes, cause all I see.
So there you go.
Yay.
That's who he believes in. So thankfully, yeah.
I'll see you soon, Tupac.
So, all right, let's
Oh,
get
that
this.
makes
Terror,
me
like
cry.
a man in the mirror, cause his reflection makes the pain turn realer. Times of Armageddon, murdering mass amounts in a society we're only getting the cash counts. I started out as a beginner, into the criminal lifestyle, became a sinner. I make my money and vacate, evade prison. We're from the chosen one, the outcasts, unforgiven. And all the Hennessy and weed can't hide the pain I feel inside, you know. It's like I'm living just to die. Fall on my knees and beg for mercy, not knowing if we're worthy, living life thinking no man can hurt me. So I'm asking before I lay me down.
He's saying he felt invincible at some point. You know?
Yeah.
And that's what I say. He got to the point to where maybe he just like, I'm gonna die soon anyway. Hey, if it's not today, great. You know,
But
if
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna
go
happen
for it.
soon. Yeah, it's gonna happen soon. So I'm gonna live it to the fullest. You know, and when it happens, basically, he just basically sounds like he accepted it. You know, that he was gonna be dead within a year, 2 years or so. Well, he would, like I say, he mentioned to a lot of people that he would not make it past 25. That he just didn't see that.
But
as
he
possible.
was on his way. I mean, he was successful.
Yeah,
He was
but
successful, but still, I guess he didn't feel worthy enough. Maybe
sounds like it. Yeah,
was
sounds.
that,
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
mentioned it right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
it
and he's
just-
mentioned it in a lot of songs. Actually, I never thought of that until you mentioned it on "So Many Tears." But
Yeah.
and some other people were commenting that they never really thought that either, and that was a good guess of what was going on. So very possible, very unfortunate, obviously.
Well, if somebody would have just, and they might have.
Well,
but
and
if
he probably wasn't talking to people about that.
That's
I mean,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. If somebody would have just prayed with
Mm-hmm.
him, just told him how worthy he was.
Yeah, and to just show him, look at how many people you're
I
affecting,
know that-
touching, with
yeah.
the music and everything. So, I don't know.
Oh gosh.
But he just probably had tunnel vision, just looking at what was around him and going to make the music, getting out what he felt. And this was probably a release for him,
Yes,
once he
yes.
did this for several, and there's reports of him being in the studio for days at a time without sleeping, just making endless songs one after another. So he, obviously that helped him. That was a release for him, I'm sure. And then maybe he was able to be at peace a little bit after that, maybe, and just move on until the next time he needed to go and release some anger and stuff. But yeah, definitely had quite a way with words and putting it into a story,
Absolutely.
painting a picture. You can see it all right in front of you when he's
Sure
talking.
can.
So anyway.
Ooh.
Down to sleep before you judge me. Look at all the shit you did to me. My misery, I rose up from the slums, made it out the flames in my search for fame. Will I change? And I'm asking, who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed is to breathe it. And even though it's hard, that's who I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who do you believe in? Who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed is to breathing. And even though it's hard, that's who I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who do you believe in?
Faith in Allah, believe in me and this plastic. Cause so far I done witnessed too many dead niggas in caskets with their chest plate stretched like elastic. And what's worse, I'm on front line, holding down camp, still mad. Sure, my cousin, one of the old.
This is a different person, obviously.
Yeah.
This,
Who is
well,
that?
I don't know his name. This is one of the Outlaws. He had a group of, I think it was 4 or 5 other people, and that was, some of his best friends. And they had they got on songs together quite a bit. But this is one of them, and I know one of them is dead now. Maybe even 2 of those guys, maybe. But anyway, this is one of them, guys. I'm sorry, I didn't even know that. I didn't remember there was anybody else on the song. Otherwise, I would have looked up their name. But yeah, this is definitely one of the Outlaws, just a group that he did music with and recorded with. So, and I'm guessing this guy is probably a Muslim because he mentioned, Allah, yeah, Allah, and that's the Arabic name for God, of course. And I mean, now he could be a Christian and just speak Arabic, because I mean that is the Arabic name for God. So there are Christians that use the name Allah to describe God also, but it seems like one of them was Muslim, like from other songs and from what I remember. So anyway, let's keep going.
Hands from the block, just came home October 95, back in Yardsville, stuck with a 3 to 5 if he don't act up. Now he realized if you don't stay wise, then in this game you fuck. Talk to my baby girl, give me the word on what she heard. One of the grimy snitching diamond, a stoop pigeon. I talked to him, he said he did. My man said he did. In fact, he's sure, cause he just came home off a bed.
Now tell me, who do you believe?
Saying somebody ratted people out because that's how he came home quick on bail.
Now,
Otherwise, they wouldn't have let him out that quickly. Not him. Not him. He's talking about somebody that did
else,
that. Yeah, somebody that snitched on him or friends of his.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be it. Might be another verse.
That's what I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who do you believe in? Who do you believe in? I put my faith in God, blessed and still breathing. And even though it's hard, that's who I believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the grieving. Who do you believe in? Who do you believe in?
Who do you believe in? Is it Buddha, Jehovah,
That's who
or
I
Jah?
believe in. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the
Is it
grieving.
Jesus? Is it God? Or is it just yourself? Definitely not to be imposed, being a demon. Because this is the joy of believing men, to believe in yourselves. But for sure, the higher power resides only to ride in the heart of the truth. From the soul of the man, for truth never has an alibi. In the poetry or in its realm, that's what pulls all words together. Just to understand that every man is his own man, and only man can satisfy the man. Only the soul of the man, the feelings of the man, the realness of the man. You can't shake the man. When you feel the man, you know the man, and you gotta call yourself because you are that man.
That voice sounds very familiar.
It sure
to me.
does.
Oh, to you too?
Yes.
Actually, it sounds. What's the guy that laughed at the end of Thriller?
Vincent Price.
That's who it sounds like. I don't think it is, but it. Doesn't that kind of sound like him though? I mean,
his voice
yeah,
was a little bit deeper.
Yeah, so it kind of sounds like him, but also, guys, it kind of sounds like somebody I've heard on other rap songs before, actually doing kind of a. Actually, it might be the guy from Ghetto Boys, and he did a lot of these kind of just monologues at some of the end of the songs. I don't know his name, but yeah, that's who it sounds like more so now that I think about it. But he did a lot of little, comments like reading.
Can you look
stuff.
it up?
Yeah, I
real
can
quick?
look it up, but I mean, let's see.
We'll be right back.
Let's see.
Oh, those dogs.
Yeah. Let's see who was featured.
Oh, I just,
Okay. Featuring, Gaddafi. That was the guy that did the other verse, not the guy at the end. That's one of the Outlaws, yeah.
okay.
Might not even mention that guy. Yeah, all it mentions is Gaddafi, so I don't think it's definitely not the same guy on the end, so I don't know who the ending guy is, but yeah, it sounds a lot like the guy from a lot of Ghetto Boys songs, and he would do, things like that, like just go on a rant or a monologue like that kind of on some songs. So yeah, very distinctive, very different voice for sure. So,
It sounded familiar.
but it did kind of sound like Vincent Price
Price.
from Thriller. If you guys know the guy that laughed at the end, and the guy who talked all the way through Thriller too.
Yeah,
He would talk.
yeah.
Yeah. So the Michael Jackson song. So anyway, all right. Hold on. Messed up this mouse. Okay, let's finish it out here.
My faith in God, blessings to breathe.
Even though it's hard,
What do you believe in?
I believe it.
My faith in God,
Before I'm leaving,
even though it's hard.
I'm asking.
Believe in the mask and the creed. What do you believe in? Who do you believe in? Blessings to breathe.
Oh, bless.
Probably just this.
Before leaving the mask and the creed. Who do you believe in? Who do you believe in? My faith in God, blessings
Yeah,
to
they
breathe.
wanted to make sure you knew that, like I say, this was released after he died. But they wanted to make sure you knew they played this chorus over and over that he definitely believed in God. So yeah, and definitely trusted in God. And you had that monologue of what do you believe in? Is it Buddha? Is it this? Is it that? They wanted to make it clear that
He
that
puts his
yeah,
faith
in the
God.
right thing.
What do you believe in?
I'm asking,
My faith in God.
asking you.
That's who I believe in. Before leaving the mask and the grieving. What do you believe in? Who do you believe in? Blessed and still breathing. That's who I believe in. Before leaving the mask and the grieving. What do you believe in? Who do you believe in?
Oh,
That's it.
wow.
Yeah, that's all. Okay. Yeah. So another good one.
That was a good one. I really like that
So
one.
that's probably, I remember listening to that in 1999 when that came out. I bought that CD, and that was definitely the best one on the CD, of course. And that
That's
was
a
one.
good
That was one of the first actual songs, a heartfelt song that I actually liked
Listened
at
to.
that time. Yeah, especially because it was all hard stuff back then for me. And that one, I was just very glad to hear that, that it's confirming that he definitely put his trust in God and everything. So I was very glad to hear that at that time. So
Well, I feel like, yes, he believed, but he didn't feel worthy enough to
right,
pray
ask for help. Yeah,
or to ask God
Could
to
be, yeah.
relieve.
Yeah, so he figured all the
Relieve
stuff
him.
he had done,
It
was
was
just
too much.
Right, but it never, definitely in his case wouldn't have been, too much. I mean, trust me, there's a lot worse people than
It sure
Tupac.
is.
He doesn't even
It
come
sure
close. I mean,
And God will forgive. You've just got to believe in your heart and confess with your mouth.
yeah, so anyway,
So,
Alright,
oh wow, that was a good one. I really like that
yeah,
one.
so,
I don't know which the best one was so
off
far.
of the two tonight. Or just in all
At the
total.
two tonight,
Yeah,
this
Yeah,
one.
definitely for me.
Yeah,
This
this one.
So.
Out of all of them, I have to think about that.
Yeah, it would still be So Many Tears for me. That was the third one we did, I believe. That one and Brenda's Got a Baby are the two for me.
Brenda's Got a Baby. Now I'm kind
out of
of,
the
Dear
ones we did.
Mama's kind of coming up with me too. It should be one of your favorites.
It's not.
It should be.
Yeah, and by the way, 1995, guys, that's when it was made. And before he was dead. So please remember that.
Okay, listen to him. He knows dates.
Yeah.
He can.
Do no dates.
He can.
And I mean, that's not
quote you
even
any
dates.
date
Well,
from
that's
any
the year.
time frame
I mean,
of something that happened.
We're talking about like a literal 18 months before he died when the song, so it's not even close. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
even in the same year. So yeah. Anyway,
Well, and people just might be
well,
confused.
sure, but I mean, to
so
keep, I don't
it's
know,
okay.
whatever. Yeah,
No.
keep leaving the comments, whatever. Just wanted to kind of clear that up. Did it in the last video, but anyway. All right, guys, we got a lot of requests to get to still. We will eventually get to that other side of Tupac, but it's gonna be a while because all you guys are requesting so far are these type of songs. So I guess you
I
don't.
like 'em.
I guess you don't want to take the chance of ruining the
Of me
image.
walking
Right,
off.
yeah, but I mean, I'm really not thinking you will. So, I mean,
Well, I have my T-shirt now,
so
so
yeah, and I mean, all the shows and movies you watch, well, I mean, that's what he's going to be talking about, stuff like that. And you
yeah.
love it in that stuff, so I don't know why it would be a problem. But anyway, all right, so that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. All right, we'll be back next week. We're out.